You know, my gut feeling, everybody has that gut feeling, but my gut feeling tells me that people may think I'm embarrassed. If he want to meet me in person, they may think, well, he would be embarrassed for me to come and meet him at a public library. The opposite is actually true. It'll embarrass me if you come here at a public library to meet me. I would rather for you to meet me here at a public library than at my home. I'll tell you why. You know, who wants to when people knows they're welcome to come, or they know you won't be embarrassed. I mean, if people knew I wasn't embarrassed, I'd already had a million people here. You know, everybody yells at me. So don't think for a minute it would embarrass me for you to come to a public library. I'd rather meet you at a scheduled time. For example, Monday and Tuesday, it's 12 to 8. Wednesday and Thursdays, 10 to 6 hours. Friday and Saturdays, 9 to 5. Now, don't come an hour before they close or an hour after they open, because I'm busy in that time zone. Come about midway. So in 8 hours, let's say 10 to 6, for example. That's Wednesday and Thursday. 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4. That's fine. Usually in that middle of the 8 hours, I'm watching a movie or something. And it won't embarrass me if you come to a library. I would rather meet you here at a public library than at my home. And the why I'm saying that, who wants to answer their door a million times a day at their home? Now, don't worry, if you would come to my home anyway, I'm not going to get mad. But I don't want to make it a habit where a bunch of people comes to my home. Who wants to answer the door at their house a bunch of times a day? I would rather meet you at a pub. If you do come to my home, I'll still smile at you, but I don't want that get that habit going. You know, I would rather meet you at a public library at a scheduled time. If I lived in a $10 million mansion, I would still rather meet you here at a scheduled time. You know, it doesn't matter. So don't never think for a moment. Don't never think for a moment you'll embarrass me at a public library. No. Not a bit. Because I would rather meet you here than in the privacy of my own home. And now, if I knew maybe one person a day or one person a week would come and want to meet me in person or just talk, maybe you've already met me, just want to talk, fine. But once or twice a day or a week, come to the house. But I don't want 100 people coming to my door in a day or two just to meet me. You know what I'm saying? Your home's your private domain. I don't want to answer my door a million times a week. Who does? At their home. But never think it'll embarrass me. I think that's why I've not had many people come here at a public library. They think it'll embarrass me. Not at all. I would rather meet you at a public place, such as this library, or any library, than meet you at my home. You know, it's okay if you want to come to my house, ring the gate bell, on the speaker, I'll tell you to come up. Because, I like to have my home gated. I'll tell you to come up with a smile. But I'd rather have it at a public place, meet you in person. So, like I said, 90% of them yell at me are girls. So, girls, if you want to come and meet me, please. It won't embarrass me at all. Not in the least bit.